All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Josh, let's run through some, let's wrap some things up today. Let's go with, there you go. Number 4. Deutsche Bank says it has the tax returns. We've got the tax returns. We have exactly what you're looking for right here. All right, number 5. Deutsche Bank discloses it has tax returns tied to Trump's sought by House committee. Now, why would they have the tax returns? Is it nefarious? Everything they do where the President of the United States is like, look what he's gone and done. He gave his tax returns to Deutsche Bank. Why would he do that? Millions. I do not think the deep state #deep state corporate corrupt media is landing with the American people. I do not. Now, obviously, they want you to believe that polling, and I did not get into that today, that President is upside down in all these states. Doesn't stand a chance. We'll get more into that maybe tomorrow. But they want you to believe that there's just something wrong here that he's done. Millions of Americans today are going to buy a home, and the mortgage company that's doing the mortgage lending is saying, oh, we need your tax returns for 3 to 7, whatever. You're going to do a commercial building, you're going to build a building, they have to have your tax returns. So this guy has property all over the world. He has dealt with this bank. They have his tax returns. We talked about Big Pharma. Okay. Let's go with 11. Trump's continued promotion of his private company. Wow. Really? Here's one, Josh, that you could put in a headline, okay? This is how bad it is. The Miami Herald, January 30th, 2017. Number 14. Don't let the bed bugs bite. You understand? Don't let the bed bugs bite. Trump Doral settles lawsuit over biting bed bugs. Some guy got there and he said he was bitten all night long. Or that little bed bug bit my ass all night long. Chased me all over the room. I'm sewing. Yeah, all right. Okay, all right. What do you want? So, this is how slow the news the news cycle is today. Number 13, no bed bugs at Doral. The radical left Democrats, upon hearing that the perfectly located for the next G7 Doral National Miami was under consideration for the next G7, spread that false and nasty rumors. Not nice. Well, he's talking about the G7 being there. Maybe we better let Angela Merkel know the bed bugs might bite her on her German ass. Macron. You may have to say bed bugs are no good, Donald. I don't know. Terrible French accent. So, the bed bugs are biting there at the Doral, according to them. Number 17, Trump has publicly name-dropped his properties at least 70 times as president. They are sitting down and trying to figure a value to this. Yes, a value to this. It's ridiculous. Now, there's the other one that I do agree with. Manufacturing, number 18. The Federal Reserve loves watching our manufacturers struggle with their exports to the benefit of other parts of the world. Has anyone looked at what almost all other countries are doing to take advantage of the good old USA? Our Fed has been calling it wrong for too long. So thank God Woodrow Wilson, right, down there on Jekyll Island, they all signed up the old Federal Reserve. And they would come out and they would heat up the markets and cool things down. And could heat up the economy and cool things down, collapse them when they need. Little loaning, right? Next thing you know, you're hooked on loans from the Federal Reserve, and we'll decide when to cool your economy off. You see, if the Fed, if let's just go there, if there was a possibility that the GDP could rise high enough, if they actually could be enough growth in America to pay down the debt, the Fed would stop that immediately, because guess who gets the interest payment? The Fed. What else we got going here? Biden maintains the lead. We got that. We had that one already. Pardoning. All right, number 28. You remember the whole Japan deal over there at the G7? Now, the reason I put the pictures up with Christine Roma in there, if you could see in the morning how much they enjoy reading. I mean, these people used to just come in and read teleprompter, but they're enjoying it. Farmers applaud Trump's Japan trade deal. But it's not a big deal, you see. Deal is no better than Obama's Trans-Pacific Partnership. We already had the deal. Obama already had it in place. Why are you applauding this? Oh, so if Trump would not have pulled out of the TPP, this deal with Japan would already be done? Wow, there's an interesting note. Number 30, CNN there. Farmers applaud again Japan's trade deal. Deal is no better than the Obama era Trans-Pacific Partnership. See that? Why, it's no better than what Obama had. I mean, why are you getting all excited? We already had that. Okay. We'll take it. So we did all of the pictures on the Puerto Rico situation, right? We did that. We did the $30,000. Okay. They're going to let's just throw 56 up there as a placeholder that bought $14.8 million. And then let's go really quick to close. The climate crisis is not an opiate-addicted crisis. CNN finds the climate to be a crisis. Let me check the internet one more time just to make sure that nothing. Oh, in the op-eds in the New York Times, Trump can't beat Obama on the economy. All right? This is Stephen Ratner. Stephen Ratner is the little rat with the glasses that comes on MSNBC all the time. It's time for a reality check on Trump's claim about jobs, wages, economic growth. Okay. Recession fears may be seeping into the national conversation, but President Trump continues to boast about how great the American economy is, the best in the world. By far, Mr. Trump tweeted a few days ago. This is a full story that Stephen Ratner puts up saying that Trump can't beat Obama on the economy. We can talk about that one day. Let's see what I have here. Don't forget, let's do this. Let's wrap up here. We only got 10 minutes, but I tell you what, I drove 750 miles yesterday. I made a lot of business phone calls, got somewhat of a good night's sleep, and I'm here this morning. So I have to tell you, I'm at the end of my rope this morning. It's time for me to take a nap because I got to go. See, I got to go to Calhoun, and then I got to fan in for a game tonight, so I probably should take a quick nap. All right, so go up the Smoky Mountain Conference report. Put that card up. Don't forget, that's tomorrow night. Tomorrow night on Facebook, Team FYN Sports Facebook page, Smoky Mountain Conference report live with J.R. Carroll and the voice of the Andrews Wildcats, Scott Fletcher, and then I understand the Wildcats head coach is going to join us tomorrow night. The Andrews Wildcats head coach going to be with us tomorrow night. I just got a note from that from JR. And there's the call-in numbers. Oh, the call-in numbers for that show is 828-557-0967. 0165-706-889-9700. 2 numbers there, because in the next 10 weeks, that thing's going to explode, that show is. We're going to be talking about the Western Smoky Mountain Conference. We're going to have Hayesville. Hayesville's going to be in the conversation. Murphy Bulldogs, Andrews Wildcats. We're going to have over in Bryson City, Cherokee. Cherokee's in it. What's that? What is that other? Hayesville's in it. Then there's, I forget the other teams that are in that conference. There's one over there. Robbinsville's in that conference. Hayesville. Swain is in that conference, right? But anyhow, that's tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. And then don't forget also, we have tonight the Fannin County Rebel Wrap-Up. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back tomorrow morning. I'm sorry for a little abbreviated getting out of here, but we'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Take us out of here, Josh.